Okay, so assessments. Has anybody gotten one of those assessment notices from the county lately? And did you look at it and see your value increase and go, oh my great day in the morning? Well, we did get a lot of those. I thought it might be important to explain what an assessor's role is. The state tells each one of the assessors across the state that their job is to, as closely as possible, value properties in the market at their market value. And as a part of that, they're also supposed to reassess all properties at least once every 5 years. And the state law is so specific it even tells them how much progress per year that they're supposed to make. And those are minimum standards. Well, all the counties are really getting on this because values have lagged behind where the market is and they're trying to catch up. So here's what I would tell you as the first thing is that if you got your assessment and if you thought to yourself, oh my heck, I can't believe they raised it that much, but yet you would still not sell your home for what they have it assessed for, you've got nothing to do except be grateful that you've been paying less in taxes than you could have, would have, should have, because they had you undervalued all this time and now they're catching up. If they've created an assessment for you and your reaction is, there is no way that my home is worth this, there is an appeals process. Now, when you got that notice, it told you how long you had to file an appeal. So it might already be too late for you to do anything, but at least now if you know the process, you can find out about it. Now you can Google this and just ask, how do I file a valuation appeal in Bonneville County, Idaho? And it'll take you to some areas where you can do this. But there is a process. But the first step is go to the assessor's office and they will actually help you. I haven't found many cases where the values are actually much over where they actually are. So it's hard to complain. It's a hard argument. But here's another side of the equation. The tax rate, or what we call the mill levy, the mill rate, has been declining in recent years, and this is something people don't realize. Final step, I looked at where our average prices were in 2017. Nuts and bolts on average since 2017, property values in the local area have doubled. The tax decrease from 1.8 to 1.1 is not quite double, but the county, based off of state law, all the entities of the state, they're allowed to grow their budgets by a net 3% growth each year above and beyond inflation. Well, if we take that times 7 years, that's about 20% of growth. Well, if we look at that, the county's staying right there. Last point. What are we looking for in 2013 as far as the mill rate? In talking with the treasurer's office, they anticipate that our tax rate, the mill rate, is going to go down again for 2023. We'll find that out in November when they send out bills again, and we'll find out what the tax rate ended up being for this year. But they're working on that. That's the story about assessment values and how they work in Idaho. If you have any questions, give us a holler. Bye.